what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the movie 21 Bridges. Now this is an action thriller about an NYPD detective who must shut down like the bridges of Manhattan, the 21 bridges of Manhattan, to stop two cop killers. Now this film stars Chadwick Boseman, and he plays like the main character of the film, who is known as Andre Davis. Now you actually get like a little sequence, like an opening sequence to like Andre's like childhood, where he had witnessed his father, well not witnessed his father's murder, but actually was at the funeral for his father who was actually killed in the line of duty. And it's a spoiler territory. This is kind of ties into what later happens like in the film too as well. But he actually stars as the NYPD detective who must stop these two cop killers, from escaping, Now, one of the things I thought was pretty cool about the film, and that's basically all the plot of the film really itself is about, but what I thought was really cool about it is that the whole film does take place over like the whole night, like it stars at night, where after the intro which shows like his childhood, and he actually goes home to like present day, he actually goes home to like and sees his, I think his mother if I'm not mistaken, and so on. That's another thing I thought was kind of odd too about it, But after that, it jumps to that idea, or to the scene, or to the plot of the idea about these two cop killers, who killed all these cops and stuff. And they weren't trying to kill cops, They actually were after trying to get like some drugs, I think like cocaine or something like that, But cops showed up, and that's why they had to shoot them all up and so on. Because Taylor Kitsch, she actually plays one of the these cop killers known as Ray Jackson, and he has like a military background and so on. That's why he was able to shoot and all that so good. But I'm not gonna really get into all that, And now you also have J.K. Simmons in the film as Captain Matt McKenna. He actually has like a close relationship with Andre Davis, who's played by Chadwick Boseman. You also have Keith David in the film as Deputy Chief Spencer. He has like a kind of a large role in the film. But another main character that kind of stands out in the film, for my opinion, is the character of Frankie Burns, and she's actually assigned to Andre Davis to help him stop these two cop killers, and she's played by I think Sienna Miller, I think that's how I pronounce it. Now this film is directed by Brian Kirk, and it was a pretty entertaining film. I really enjoyed it, I thought it was pretty good, I thought it had like a fast pace to it, it's like non-stop, like going, because the whole film takes place over like one night. That's what I meant to say back at the beginning, that the whole film itself actually takes place throughout the whole night, so I thought that was kind of cool, you even see like the hours go by, like when the jumps, like, well not jumps, it'd be counting down like the hours at times, so you can tell which hour side. If it's like 1 a.m., let's say like it's 1 a.m. currently, or if it's like 3 a.m., so the whole film itself, that's kind of spoiled too, takes place throughout the whole night, so I think that's kind of cool that he actually, Andre has like all 21 bridges, shut down, and they actually have to pursue these two cop killers and throughout the whole night, and I think that was pretty cool. I like how that was like set up. I thought that was kind of awesome, but the film was pretty good, Now, other than him, like the other plot elements in the film too as well, it's actually like the bulk of the film is like a hidden message in it, I believe too as well. The idea that the film is actually just meaning or just, I think it's trying to reference the idea of corrupt cops, basically themselves, not only like cop killers, but like the cities, like, and its cops and so on, are just like very corrupt, They actually just shoot or kill the criminal, without even thinking about it, I know the criminal probably did something bad, but they just shoot him and so on, so it's like a lot of that in this film too as well. It's like a lot of the film itself is actually dealing with the idea of like corrupt cops, period, But yeah, overall I thought it was pretty good, and like I said, about going into it too much, it kind of spoils, but I thought the performances were pretty good in it, And like I said, at times it was like certain parts of it, like the character that Taylor Kitsch plays, like Ray Jackson. I thought his character, it was like okay, but I felt like it was kind of wasted in the end. It's like what was the need for it to really be there, So I feel like his performance, with his character that Ray Jackson and Taylor Kitsch plays, I thought was kind of wasted, But overall, in the end, the 21 Bridges, like I say, I thought it was pretty good, It's kind of cool. So I'm gonna give this a B-, and I definitely recommend it for fans of these kind of like action type thrillers that deals with like cop killers or like corrupt police officers or corrupt cops. Because like I said, it's a lot of that in the film too as well. They're like hidden and stuff. You see like some of the corrupt and evil things that they can do too as well. So I definitely recommend it for people who are fans of those kind of like corrupt like police and the cops type films. Period in general. So I'm giving this a B-. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.